Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creations. I'm coming at you today with a very special week, and this is part of my video series for Make It Merry 2019. I'm doing Christmas ornaments, and I started back August 24th and was doing them every Saturday until Christmas, but this is an extra special week where I'm going to do a new ornament every single day of the week. So we're going to start out with this ornament from the Dollar Tree, and I love taking ornaments from the Dollar Tree and upscaling them. So we're going to take the basic ornament itself and make it into something even more extra special. Now, I absolutely love a lot of the Dollar Tree ornaments. You cannot beat the price. But I have to admit, this little package kind of is sad looking. The little bow that's on top of it is all plastic. You could definitely keep that for a future project. But the little box itself, you know, some of the glitter is not all uniform on it. And it's hard to even distinguish between the gold and the silver on it. And I thought it would be fun to redo this. And in a previous video, I used some of this Go for Faux. It is some knitting material or yarn that Walmart has, and it is so pretty. I love this faux fur look, and I have been wanting to make faux fur packages for some time. Now, you can use some of the car cloths that the Dollar Tree has as well. Those are only $1 a piece, but I bought this faux fur at one time to use on other projects, and I already have it in my stash, and I want to use this stuff up. Plus, if you do buy this these materials, and if you're following along with me, then I hope to inspire you and give you other ideas that you can use it for. I've got at least one other ornament that I have used this faux fur on, so I hope you guys will like that. It's all in the idea of giving you different ideas of things you can do or make yourself to make these ornaments even more extra special. So we're going to take this in its form, and I'm just going to start covering this thing with hot glue. Now, I admit I probably went through 3 to 4 small sticks of this hot glue, and I used the Gorilla Glue sticks from Walmart, but you could use any glue sticks, even the glue sticks from the Dollar Tree. I don't really find a big huge difference in those. So I would go with whatever you have on hand. And I just lay it down, and I try to make sure when I lay it down that I don't end up with any open spots that are on that bottom part. And I start with the bottom first, and then when I hit the bottom, I'm just going to start wrapping it around the edge. If I had to do it over again, I probably would have went ahead and just cut it off and started wrapping it around. But I just started wrapping it right around the edge, and it actually came out fine. I went back, and any areas that seemed like they lifted up just a little bit or too much, even if it didn't look like it was bare, I just put some more hot glue in that area and then kind of pushed down the yarn. And I'm going to, of course, go all the way around this little package. The Dollar Tree has some really nice boxes for this winter as well, and I think I might even try wrapping one of those, although I'm sure that's going to take quite a few more glue sticks. My initial idea was to use the car cloths. They do have some of those with different quilted pattern looks in them. I know last year they had one that had kind of like a chevron quilt look in them. It was really pretty. And I'd like to even try to tea dye them just so I could give them a different color. And it would be inexpensive if you already made the tea or made the coffee. You could certainly use that to kind of dye it a little bit different color. I may try that in a future video. So I'm just going to keep on wrapping this all the way around. And of course at the top where that extra the wider lip is, you can tell when you wrap around that it does have that extra wide lip. When I went around the edge of that, I did go ahead and cut that off and then decided to take and wrap it across the top. And I was really generous with the hot glue. You may not quite need as much as what I did, but I wanted to make sure it was going to stay. Now I'm going to use this gingham ribbon. It's black and white checked. This came out of a set that the Hobby Lobby had. I think that was like $14.99, but whenever they have their ribbon on sale, it's always half off. And there was a lot of other black ribbon within this set, and I got it because I really wanted some of that black and white check, and I couldn't find it just by itself. But all the other ribbons that came in that set are really good as well. Now I'm going to wrap this around the top first and down around the bottom, and then I cross them over and bring it around up the other sides. And I'm going to tie it in a knot first before I actually put the little bow on top, just so it'll kind of stay in place. It almost makes me wish I would have put my hanging element maybe off to one of the corners even. So if you make this yourself, you may want to make that adjustment, because it won't really matter when it hangs on the tree. It'll still look like a package, and I think it would look cuter if it was kind of hanging at an angle. If you happen to make one of these, leave a picture over on my Facebook page. It's Crafting It Up in Creations as well. Now I've pulled out a lot of the little buttons and different things that I had, some bells, some of these little Christmas tags that came from Walmart. You got 6 in a pack for like $1.98. Now I'm going to cut a little piece of jute cord from that and hang it on there, just kind of like it would be a tag for, you know, who the present is to and from. And I thought that would be really cute. And I just add that part to the hanging element as well, and then just tie it on. And then I add some hot glue down to where that little piece of greenery is on there. And I add some other greenery to this as well. It's just some that I've had in my stash and have used on several of the other ornaments. I'll link the playlist to the videos that I have done so far at the end of the video. But I do have one that I did the faux fur mason jar lids, and I used a lot of the same elements that I'm using in this now. Like I say, if you're following along and you've bought any of the supplies that I have shown in my hauls or used in the videos, then I want to give you other ideas of different ways you can still use them in other ornaments and use our supplies up, because that's what I think most of us are guilty of, is hoarding our supplies. So me included, for sure. Now this first ornament that I actually made, I thought this one came out really cute too. I used one of the little wooden tags from the Target dollar spot. I used a candy cane. The little pink deer is from AliExpress. It has like a little flat bottom to it that kind of, you know, holds the glue and stands up on there. I used a little white puff ball and some greenery that I got from Michael's on clearance last year, or on one of their really good sales. So these are what they look like hanging on the tree. I really like the idea of the furry presents. I think if I might do one of the boxes from the Dollar Tree, I might still go ahead and try using the car cloths. This one is really fuzzy. Oh my gosh, it is so soft. I really do love this yarn. This yarn is more expensive. It was $14.98 or $14.92 for this skein of yarn. And they do have some other that kind of has a little bit more of a flat edge that's got that faux fur finish. That's only $4.98. So watch what you're picking up. Either one is fine. Like I say, I already had this one on hand. You could use this, the one that's $4.98, or even the car cloth to make these really cute little faux fur presents. I just absolutely love them. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on anything this week. I'm going to do a lot of fun different things and even have a giveaway at the end of the week. But you will need to like, comment, and subscribe to all 7 videos this week in order to be eligible to win. Thanks so much again for stopping by, spending some time with me. I hope you get a moment to craft it up, and take care.